Lizanne Shectman in Pasadena, where protesters have a silent message. That story coming up. Jay, detectives cleared the murder scene here on Victory Avenue about 30 minutes ago. You can see in this video the victim was found lying on a front lawn. He was shot at least once in the head. I'm Lizanne Shectman in Hollywood at a premiere of a movie you don't want to miss. Jay, we're here on Cochran Street where police arrested more than a dozen street racers last night. This is one of at least 14 cars impounded just before midnight. I'm Lizanne Shectman in North Hollywood where Mitt Romney takes on the economy. We'll have that story coming up next.
Reporter Lizanne Shectman joins us with the story. Lizanne?
Jay, we're in Pasadena where this protest is underway. Take a look behind me as these demonstrators set up. They have a message for one of the world's biggest retirement funds. With tape over their mouths and signs in their hands, these demonstrators are out for a fight. They are protesting TIAA-CREF retirement fund's support of the Israeli occupation in Palestine. The tape labeled censored symbolizes the company's decision to ban them from a national shareholders meeting. Protester Randy Hein-Lamb says the company is supporting Israeli crimes.
Supporting the occupation of the Palestinian people is not for the greater good. It's not for the good of Israeli citizens. It's certainly not good for the Palestinians. And it's certainly not good for us as Americans either, because it just engenders hatred and anger towards American support of that occupation.
The protest took place outside of TIAA-CREF headquarters in Pasadena. More than 24 people from the group Jewish Voice for Peace took part.
You're acting on behalf of your client who's...
Protest leader Estelle Chandler, who tried to enter the building to confront company officials, says the protest will stop when TIAA-CREF divests from companies that support Israel.
The occupation by the Israeli government has to end in order for a space to be created for peace to occur.
TIAA-CREF did not respond to the protest, but a company official says they support everyone's right to free speech. From Pasadena, Lizanne Shectman, News 25 LA. Jay, back to you.
Okay, Lizanne, thanks for that report.
Hey LA, I'm Lizanne Shectman and welcome to Tinsel Talk. Tonight we're at the American Film Institute where commerce hits the big screen. With cameras flashing and celebrities posing, it's premiere night in Hollywood. They're out for the debut of the new independent movie, Commerce, a film about gambling and redemption. Annabeth Gish is one of the stars of the film. Tell us what this movie's about.
It's about loss, it's about addiction, it's about relationship, and it's about trying to pick up the pieces when you are engaged in an addiction.
Next time it's trespassing, you got it?
Commerce follows one man's addiction to gambling and another man's goal to stop the problem. Held at the prestigious American Film Institute, the film received good reviews from audience members. Director Lisa Robertson says the movie has a powerful message.
The message of the movie is that very, very good people get caught up in very serious addictions, and they still love their families and have a big commitment at home, but are really caught in a very gripping cycle. And and I think people feel quite tense during the film.
I think it's great for Lisa. It's a very personal story to her, and she's someone who's come a very long distance. Some people sort of get up in the morning and they walk into a big career, and she's fought very hard to get to this place.
How do you feel about being here tonight?
Great. Lisa is a great teacher. I've coached with her. She's amazing, and it's great that she's finally getting to do something like this.
Commerce will be released later this year. I'm Lizanne Shectman for Tinsel Talk. We'll see you next week. Surrounded by supporters and reporters, Republican presidential hopeful Mitt Romney hit the City of Angels. Using a dilapidated strip mall as his backdrop, Romney ripped into President Barack Obama's economic policies.
The president is fond of saying that he didn't cause the recession, that he inherited the recession, and that's true. But he made it worse.
We want Mitt! We want Mitt!
Supporters cheered Romney on, especially when he referred to Obama as a failed president. Drew Sweat agreed with every word.
He outlined his plan for economic recovery, which Obama has not taken care of. And as somebody who has lost my job in the Obama economy because he's been a failed president and ignored the economy, I'm looking very much forward to a Romney administration.
It didn't take Democrats long to respond. In fact, it happened a few feet from Romney's event. Councilman, what's your response to what Mitt Romney had to say today?
Well, I'm disappointed that he chose to use my neighborhood and one of my top economic priorities as essentially movie set for his production today.
Mr. Romney, what do you think about this crowd? Romney left right after taking a few questions, but he left an impression on Marilyn Carson.
He is so presidential. He has the whole thing together.
From North Hollywood, I'm Lizanne Shectman, News 25 LA.